And welcome back to Tumble Through.
Tumble Through.
Tumble Through.
Woo! Oh my god, imagine if we didn't name the podcast Tumble Through. What would we be yelling instead?
Recall knowledge.
I think that's already taken.
Yes, that's pretty good.
4 successes of success.
What
or
about
something.
like secret check?
0 points.
Yeah.
3 actions.
Tumble Through.
Yes, I'm Krifu Bernal. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a cis gay white guy based here in Frankfurt, Germany. I have dark brown hair with a goatee, and I sometimes wear glasses. I try not to wear glasses because then I'm just another white dude with dark hair and a beard and glasses.
Imagine being that.
Yeah, sorry, Marcus.
I always feel bad 'cause I'm like, there's nothing wrong with being that. It's just if you're basic.
Speaking of being absolutely not basic, hi, my name is Aida. My pronouns are she and her. I'm a Latina woman of color. I have tan skin, dark eyes, dark wavy hair, and I am based in the Netherlands. I'm playing Sombra, who is a Kael monk. Sombra's pronouns are she, they.
Hi, I am Anna. I use they, it pronouns. I am a white, non-binary person with a, I guess, half blonde, half brown mullet. Now, currently it's very messy because I need a hairdresser appointment. Anyway, I also have glasses, large square ones. I don't know what else to describe. I've got a nose ring. Don't know if that's interesting. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll be once again playing Lowen, he, they pronouns, who is a Hellspawn Nephilim wizard.
Kia ora everyone, I'm Evan. I am Māori descent and I live in the UK. I'm quite tanned at the moment. My colour fluctuates over the seasons, but I'm quite tanned at the moment. I have dark brown hair with sprinklings of silver, as you would expect from a elderly gentleman.
Mature, refined gentleman.
And my pronouns are he, him. And I'll be playing Nikau, our leaf druid, whose pronouns are also he, him.
Hi everybody, my name's Marcus. I am the basic white guy of the group, as I have just been described.
Hang on. I'm on record saying that's not what it is.
The term token.
Sorry, Marcus. Sorry.
No worries. We're having fun with it here. I'm a pale male with dark brown hair, a dark beard, and also wearing glasses. Today in a purple shirt with the elemental table of D&D classes while playing a Pathfinder podcast, Heresy. And I will be playing Zehkhun, the Grave Org Oracle. Pronouns are he, him, as well, just as my pronouns are he, him.
Hi, I'm Pat, pronouns he, they, she. Do not perceive me, but if you must, I am a black person, male-bodied. Everything else changes depending on how I feel. I have hair, I wear glasses, I wear clothes. I'm playing Flint, the kobold ruffian rogue. His pronouns are he, him, and he looks like a kobold who's been in the gym a long-ass time.
I feel like with that description, Pan, it's less of describing a person and more of describing an experience.
That is how I have often been referred to, actually.
Pan, the experience coming to you soon. It's limited.
I mean, in the same way that like a roller coaster experience, and so is being stabbed. So, take it as you take it.
Fair.
Something I haven't experienced is wearing glasses, needing glasses. What's that?
Okay, just rub it in. What is it
now
like
we're
to
just-
see for free?
Yeah.
How about we change the topic from glasses to acknowledging the fact that today we're kicking off book 2 of our adventure path.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, book 2 of Council of Thieves. Originally titled The Sixfold Trial, we are changing it because we won't necessarily have 6 trials based on things. So we're calling it The Trials of Larazad. For reasons you'll find out soon. But yes, if you are a new listener, this is the beginning of Season 2. You are welcome to start your journey here because you won't necessarily need all of the backstory that happened in Season 1. But before we kick things off, I do want to give out the first Twilight token for this season. In between Season 1 and Season 2, we recorded 8 vignettes to show the passing of time between Season 1 and Season 2, about 9 months. And the players had chances to come up with their own scenes and their own character arcs in that time. And so I'd like to give a Twilight token to Ida because Sombra's arc, I felt, was so well planned. it comes off that way. I don't know if you actually planned it that way.
I'll be humble and say no.
But where she started in her first vignette to where she ended and the progression that happened in each of those, I just want to say bravo.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet, but I'm going to clap anyway. I guess it's probably
Bravo.
Thank you. I do recognize that Sombra hasn't always been the chattiest throughout the adventure, so I was like, I'm going to give the vignettes a moment and then continue being like Batman.
There was real intentionality behind your decisions, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. And some of the details as well. And that scene with Nikau, oh my God, you absolutely broke me.
This is, listeners, at the very least, recommend listen to the prologues and listen to the vignettes. It's a lot of content. We are grateful for anyone who has consumed any amount of the content. Thank you so much. Our recommendation, we love all the episodes put out, but check out the prologues at the very beginning and check out those vignettes. They're special.
So, we return. Oh God, hold on. Notes.
Oh my God, I'm not ready.
Oh, paint us a word, picture creepo.
Hi, it's Lowen. Anna is holding me at gunpoint. Stop being dramatic, Lowen, just say the thing. Hells doesn't understand the concept of a joke either. Anyway, you are about to listen to a snippet of an impressive multilingual actual play created by friends of our podcast. After that, we'll continue to tumble through. There, I said it. Happy?
What will you do when the god you're supposed to believe is eternal is murdered right in front of the whole world? What happens when the sun of your planet is broken apart? When your heaven, hell, and your dreams are in danger of oblivion?
Hamza, please बताओ कि तुम जिंदा हो. Please कुछ बताओ मुझे.
Sacrifice?
Que no te vean, que has parado, por favor.
有一个谁在里面尖叫
Starring Assis, Maripol, Apollo, and Jack as god killers.
आसमान में एक लकीर.
No, absolutamente no.
我们的视角跟随着一颗明亮的流星飞跃在夜空里。
And Aman, Arsene, Thomas, and Spectre as gods. What has fate planned that you dare to ruin? God Killer Kismet is an 8-part multilingual actual play using the God Killer RPG Ashcan by Connie Chung. All episodes contain burnt-in subtitles in English, streaming every other Sunday from the 3rd of August, 1 p.m. Eastern Time at Pantsless Tables, followed by video on demand 3 days later only on Aman HK's YouTube channel. We'll see you there, zealots!
Location: a luxurious yet shadowy study in the Drovanche family Veneo on Westcrown Island. The fireplace crackles against the early spring's cold air. Shamadi, a beautiful white-skinned human, and her half-brother Icardian, a striking golden-skinned hellspawn with horns, both sit comfortably in a moment of camaraderie.
Oh, it's working! Between the gangs we've sponsored and Ilneric shadows, the city is primed for some chaos. Too bad your boyfriend got executed though, Icardian.
Boyfriend? Palafrene was at best an occasional lover. I'll miss those silly wooden coins though. It's not a bad likeness of me, no?
Icardian flips the coin, catching it with a chuckle.
Honestly, the fact that you even told him that...
What? That my real father is Mammon, the Argent Prince? What's a little pillow talk between a fellow hellspawn? Besides, I thought the Bastards of Erebus was a sexy name.
Icardian, the master manipulator. Did you even enjoy your time with him?
His desperation made it very enjoyable on occasion. And you? Shamade Dravange dating a tax collector was not a bet I would have taken.
He's not just a tax collector. He's the tax collector. With Viper in my bed, we have the Priest of Abadar in our pockets. Besides, he's kind of nice.
Nice. I don't think I've ever heard you use that word before.
A sudden knock on the door interrupts their banter. The siblings exchange a glance.
Come in.
Zehkhun Nimis enters, his footsteps soft as shadows. The air grows colder as the pale shadowcaster nods to both siblings.
Good afternoon, Shamari, Icardian. I must say, I was surprised to hear that you wished to speak with me.
Icardian leans back in his chair, propping his feet on the desk. Shamari stands next to him, arms crossed.
Zehkhun, we need to borrow your experience on the Netherworld, the Shadow Plane.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Asmodean Knot?
What exactly are you planning? A heist in the mayor's manor?
Let's be honest, Zehkhun. You're not content with your position, are you? Aren't you sick of the traditions holding us back?
Your patron Kolarix treats you like dirt. You deserve more.
And in our vision of the future, you'll have a position of great importance.
A council seat?
Of course.
And what does this have to do with Arvanchi's pocket nether realm?
It goes much deeper than that, dear Zehkhun. But first, tonight we'll show you how much power we command on our own. The old Council of Thieves will soon fall, and we will rise to fill their seats.
Location: the mayoral office in a grandiose but slightly decaying villa on the mainland in Rego Sakero. Lord Mayor Aberian Avanchi sits at his desk, staring at papers. The High Warden of Westcrown's Dotari, Duxatar Iltas Martis, lounges nearby on a velvet couch with a goblet of wine.
This past winter was too deadly. Shadow monsters swarming the streets at night? They wiped out an entire building of apartments. And the Order of the Rat keep reducing their patrols in the city. If they desert Taranak House and the citizens start to get restless...
Just throw another gala or something. The common folk are clueless. Any distraction will make them forget about shadow monsters and bandits and whatever.
And with Belen returning to the city, what if she's been sent to observe me? To measure my capability as Lord Mayor?
As if the Thunes give a spit about this sewer drain of a city. Bread and circuses, Uncle. It's always worked before.
Yes. Maybe if we all keep playing our parts.
The mayor abruptly grabs a stack of papers detailing the rise in crime throughout the city and the abrupt increase of shadow monster-related death this past winter.
I know exactly what we'll do.
He tosses the reports into the fireplace as it roars to life. A dagger clangs from the desk as Aberian then presses his hands on the clearly well-worn and blood-stained book.
The Trials of Larazard, yes. One of the most scandalous murder plays to grace the Chalaxian scene in ages. Bread and circuses to distract the common folk, blood sport to entertain the nobles.
The mayor sits back down at his desk, hugging the book, his nephew still deep in his cups.
Bread and circuses.
We return to Westcrown in the full bloom of spring. It is a very windy day. There's a strong breeze, which is keeping things relatively cool because the hot sun here on the inner sea is already starting to shine down pretty extravagantly. But that's okay for the people of the Wanderer's Grove. As we zoom down to this very little neighborhood straddling the border of Rego Scripa and Rego Pena, this peninsula that juts out into Gemcrown Bay, spilling out into the northern part of the inner sea, we can see many, many different colored kites flying from the roofs of the homes here. A rainbow, an array of color. And as we zoom closer and closer, we can start to hear the sounds of a crowd of voices in jubilation and celebration as the people of Wanderer's Grove are celebrating Old-Mage Day, or the Festival of Masks, the biggest holiday celebrated in the Mwangi Expanse. Why is this being celebrated in Cheliax? Because this particular neighborhood is made up of Mwangi expats. And yes, as we zoom down, we can see all of these diversely hued people, mostly humans, with some halflings interspersed. And we zoom even further down to a very small thatched roof cottage with a beautiful garden. And in the cottage, on the roof, we can see it is covered in a flock of birds. And we can hear their song as well. The first person we see here is Nikau. Evan, what does Nikau look like, please?
Nikau is a rainfall orc from Matangi Hold in the Mwangi Expanse. And because it's warming up and he's a druid, he is wearing less. He's got his little shorts on, little cotton shorts, sandals. He's still got a light kind of like shoulder cloak. His hair's tied back. His undercut is fresh. So he's got like kind of like it's all plaited back, almost like a mohawk plaited at the back across the top. A small cropped beard, which is also braided. He's just doing a morning routine. I think he's probably got produce that's about to go over, so he's going to be making some kind of breakfast, or getting some dishes ready because today is the Old-Mage Day. Yeah, so he would have already prepared some delicacies already for this this great celebration of all the different cultures from the Mwangi Expanse. And he's got a little pal who he's getting to help out. Hey, Fugo, I need that pepper. Have you got that pepper? You know, the hot one?
Coming right up, Nikau.
Who do we see?
You see a small mushroom leshy. Yeah, it's like a mushroom guy, right? Little mushroom guy. And he's got an upturned mushroom cap. It's not like a toadstool kind of head. It's like a curled up mushroom hat. Kind of like quite a slim body. And he's got his little legs that plod along, and he comes running in holding a jar of hot pepper.
Two tiny little functioning hands.
This is the biggest deal ever.
Oh my god.
Finally happened.
29 episodes, people.
Yeah.
Checking in, Fugo's pronouns. Are they still they, them? Or do we want to update them
I was going to ask the same.
they, he?
Yeah, they, he, because I refer to sometimes as a little guy.
Little guy is non-gendered.
They, he.
Everyone can be a little guy.
But Fugo is
okay.
also fully able to change their gender expression.
Yeah, I think that's cool. They, he's cool.
So yeah, Fugo kind of waddles over holding this jar, and at one point it almost looks like it's gonna fall over, and then you see Fugo's eyes like go wide, and they sort of steady themselves.
Phew.
And then
don't drop it. Is it too heavy for you? I know you've been talking about working out with Flint.
I've got it.
He's going to be impressed next time he sees you, I tell you. Go on then, here you go. Ah, right. Perfect. And then it will go about and continue cooking.
You, this is not your house in the Wanderer's Grove, because as far as I know, do you still have a residence? Do you keep a residence? Because now you've built a home in the Arboretum.
Yeah. No, I'm visiting. I think I've always got somewhere I can stay here where I'm welcome. But yeah, no, I live in the Arboretum now.
This home belongs to your dear friend, Kithzira T-Whistle. And coming out of this cottage, holding a big pitcher of iced tea and several cups, is a small halfling woman with cool brown skin and a short, curly, dark afro. She's wearing a white dress that has been embroidered with yellow and pink and blue and as much color as possible. And you can see in the embroidery a very strong bird motif. Doing all right, Nikau? You need something to drink?
Yeah, I'm thirsty. It's only early, but I've worked up a bit of a sweat. It's getting
Definitely,
warm.
and I can certainly tell that it's going to be quite the crowd today.
Yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait. How are you doing? Are you all right? Are you taking time off your duties, or are you just gonna be here?
Oh, no, of course, the Temple of Shaylin sponsors the Old-Mage Day celebration here, so I've got to go and show face so that the people know her grace is with us.
Of course. Well, if you want to take any of this food with you and share it with your peers, then yeah, that's cool.
Oh, no. You keep it all. Are your friends still coming today?
I really hope so. It's hard to know, but I really hope so. I'd love to see them.
I've told Aelin to come in the afternoon.
Okay, yeah.
And there's a look between the two, something furtive, something...
mysterious.
Surreptitious. Yeah. Ooh. But the celebration continues. So my question is, who has been to the Wanderer's Grove before?
I think that Zehkhun would have definitely been there visiting Nikau in these past months, checking in with the Mwangi people there, and
I think keeping that relationship between the two different cultures is important. I would have definitely invited Zehkhun and the Belton friends down to the Wandering Grove for sure.
The camera sort of pans up and we can see that some time passes, a little bit of time, who knows how much time. And we come to and we see Zehkhun.
Zehkhun, who is this dark ashen-skinned orc with black hair with white strands in it, wearing a very functional leather armor, and draped over it this rainbow-colored cape that goes over one shoulder. Due to events that have led up to here, that cape is a little bit damaged from all of these misadventures he has had with his new companions, but he still proudly wears it as he's wandering the various stalls that are out and the various activities of these Old-Mage Day. Zehkhun would not be out here alone because in the past month, Zehkhun would have come here together with Nikau to learn more about the Wandering Grove and the Mwangi people, but also often tagging along were Little Boulder Baruch and Haloric. And Little Boulder Baruch is a shorter than usual orc, but almost as much muscle as Flint has on him, and very excited about any chance to prove his physical prowess. While on the other, Haloric is a human mage, a very attractive, handsome man with a very friendly smile, who has always a bit of back and forth banter with Baruch. And the two of them are now also checking out one of the stalls here, looking at some of the wares and the foods on display. And I'm also imagining like Baruch gets really excited about some of the dishes that he sees here.
Oh, some of the spices here rival what we can get in Belkson.
Yes, but be careful, Baruch. We all remember what happened last time you tried the extremely spicy things.
And I will conquer it this time, I swear.
Zehkhun chuckles as he's just taking it all in. He looks at all the banners out, all the decorations. I'm imagining that there's music playing, and that there's also like at this point there's this group of children just running by, and they're chasing some kind of homemade toy. There's laughter coming from those kids, and there's just this moment of pure joy and life in what he's seeing here. And he's just taking that all in, just enjoying the positive energy that's lingering here.
I can imagine that there is a connection between the Belkson orcs of the Pleat and the majority of the Vidric people that have settled in the Wanderer's Grove, have been here for maybe several decades, 2 or 3 generations, or quite a few have also come in the last 10 years. And you would have learned the story that the majority of the people here lived in a country in the Mwangi Expanse that was once called Sargava and was Cheliax's golden colony.
A jewel of the South.
8 years ago, the people whose ancestors were originally from the region rose up and overthrew the Sargavan government and have reclaimed it as Vidrian. And the people here in Westcrown have supported that 100% and now identify themselves as Vidrian. And so I can imagine that there is some sort of connection there, that these are people who have come from a place that has faced oppression in the same way that you have left Balksen because of the incoming undead oppression.
It's that commonality between these two people, the Vidrians and the Balksen orcs, and the fact that Zehkhun is now here seeing these celebrations happening and actually seeing people putting down new roots in a new place. It's filling Zehkhun with an optimism and a hope on this day that is unrivaled by what he has felt before in the city. And he's just taking that in. It's honestly beautiful for Zehkhun to see this here. And he's just also waiting for the moment that Baruch will take the way to spicy food and he can make fun again of his friend.
Yeah, and Baruch is already barreling off in the direction of what kind of food stand would have the spiciest foods?
I'd want to say something that's maybe it could be hot wings.
There could be any sort of stews, like think to your jambalayas, think to your chilies.
Yeah.
So he barrels off in that direction, but I imagine this optimism might be shadowed, Zehkhun, as you notice. On the edges of the crowds here, there are a handful of Hell Knights patrolling.
It's almost like we see first Zehkhun looking at these playing children and the joy of the festival, and then we see his gaze wandering over to the edges looking at a pair of Hell Knights.
Two large figures, faces obscured by this metal capital A alien shaped mask, wearing armor that has weird holes cut in it to accent the musculature and skin underneath. These strange holes being commonly referred to as boob windows.
Zehkhun's thinking back then at like the previous adventures, the getting chased into the sewers, getting chased by some of these armigers. And there's also words from his companions just ringing in his head. He hears Sombra's very clear opinions on these people. He remembers how Asmodeans were in the Arboretum. And indeed, there's this duality to it. There is hope and joy, but he is awfully reminded of the place where all of this is trying to root itself.
But the Hell Knights are not the only law enforcement represented here today, as we can see more friendly looking city watch known as Datari. Flint.
Flint is taking sides. He's in a good mood, but it is really hot. He made the mistake of thinking it was important he came out in his full regalia to show that the Datari are here to everyone, and he's trying really hard to... I think we started with a hot day, and it's a hot day for Flint.
We did, yeah. The strong wind is helping a lot, but summer hasn't even started yet.
He's trying to be stoic about it. He's like, everyone needs to know that the Datari are here to make sure he's okay. Oh my god, I need a drink so bad.
So what is he wearing? What does he look like?
So he's actually still wearing his Datari regalia. He wanted to come out to show out. He also probably made a couple of the other Datari came with him. He probably also talked them into coming out full regalia as well as a way to show. And I think that one of the cadets with him has probably mentioned hey, look, can we get changed? And it's just waiting for a moment for him to make it look like he thinks it's a good idea, rather than just being like, everyone's dying here. He's like, oh, you know what? At these guys, I guess I'll join you. And he's shirks off his he's got that big shoulder cape as well with the big fluffy ruff that comes off. Thankfully, his pauldron off as well. So he's just walking around kind of topless actually at this point because he's not on duty.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
being topless, what people see now, like, you know, like chilling in the shade. He's not on duty. There are other Tau here on duty. Is a kobold, somewhat larger than an average kobold, not by a huge amount, but muscular. His head, unlike the usual, like smaller triangular kobold head, is quite thick neck and everything as well. So he looks a little bit more to be like an alligator than just like a standard kobold. His scales of his chest are covered in nicks and scrapes and scratches and things. And you can see that he's also quietly like applying some ointment onto his shoulders as well. But yeah, he has these long horns, which are now adorned. Actually, before they were just pretty blank horns, but now he's been trying to lighten up a bit more, especially with his new position, and maybe he has to talk to more people. So he's allowed his sister, along with a couple of the Leshy cadets who's been working with, to give him some adornments on his horns. He's even got a little carving on one of them as well, actually. Something he got to celebrate his promotion.
Speaking of Leshy cadets, the one Datari that has like stayed with you, the rest kind of took your at ease as, you know, a command and went off to enjoy themselves. There's one that has stayed next to you, also small sized, a vine Leshy, who's, you can see there's like one of the vines is sort of this bushy mustache looking thing. He salutes you with like a leafy frond and says,
"Permission to stay in uniform, sir."
So Flint like opens one eye where he's been fanning himself in the shade. Goes, Caswell, honestly, you don't have to. It's pretty warm, but I mean, respect the grind. Permission granted, although not enforced. You can change if you want to.
Understood, sir. Sergeant, sir. Another question, sir.
Again, opens an eye and goes, "Speak freely."
Please excuse the familiarity, but should we not be patrolling, sir?
Of course, yes. I just thought that it might be good for... I think it's important that people know that we're not just out here enforcing. We want to be seen, and we are, as part of the community as well. You know what? Because Flint's like desperately trying to like catch 5 winks. He goes, "Do you know what? Think of it as plainclothes patrolling."
But in uniform?
I mean, do you have any other clothes?
No.
Okay, so then you're just showing off your respect for the uniform whilst also...
Understood, sir. We'll begin parading now, sir.
That's great. Just wake me up. I mean, let me know when you're done with the parade. he like quietly like sits back in his chair in the shade. But now that he's awake, now that he's like been woken up again, he's gonna like watch out and see what's going on.
Who would be next?
I'm trying to think. I feel like Lowen would only be here if they were invited here.
Yeah, you got a little like a pie. A pie got delivered to you.
Like a little note inside. When you eat it, you have to pull out of your mouth.
Better that than a pigeon.
Yeah. No, it would have like a little stick in it with like a little flag which had an invite on it.
I guess, yeah. I mean, like, Lowen's not usually someone who's late. Not on purpose. Only on purpose. So I think Lowen would be there pretty on time, I think. Would have...
I don't know if there was a time.
Yeah,
on the
that's
invite.
true. That's actually a funny thing as well. If there was no time listed, I feel like Lowen would have spent a bit of time trying to figure out like what time I was expected to be there. So maybe turned up relatively early then, but we'll have spent a lot of time contemplating.
Lowen's that guy that gets to the party on the dot and you're like, I actually need to be here.
Yeah. I first would have spent like a couple days if there was that much time for the invite to like figure out like if they were actually going to go. But eventually they do turn up. A little bit unsure, I think. I think they're looking in a crowd for familiar faces. But yeah, Lowen, for anyone who may or may not remember, is a Nephilim hellspawn. They have blue skin and like these sort of horns that curl back, ears that resemble more elfish ears. Have though currently not visible, have these sort of snake-like scales on the back of their arms and other parts of their body. They have long white hair, though currently they have half of it sort of tied back into a bun, mainly to keep it from like going like in their face, like when the wind's there. They have a couple of piercings, like a septum, bridge piercings, and industrials in both ears. And currently, also they have like completely full black eyes, like no irises, no pupils. But currently they are wearing, funnily enough, clothing that look very inappropriate for the weather. So they have this really they have this long black, like long sleeve black plain shirt that have these, the sleeves reach to the knuckles and like has this hole in the side, so you have almost like fingerless gloves kind of. And wear this ankle length black pleated skirt with kind of more chunky black leather boots, laced, and like a belt around the middle. But I think anyone who knows Lowen and has seen him through the seasons knows that he often dresses inappropriate for the weather. It doesn't seem really bothered by higher temperatures, which I should, before anyone gets an idea, it's not a hellspawn thing, but an autism thing. But yeah, I think they turn up and just sort of try and find faces in the crowd that they know.
I imagine if you came really early, Nikau would have said, well, I'm not ready, no one's ready, go and explore. And
I don't think it would be that early. I think if they'd approached the site and saw that there was not really many people there, they would have gone into like a nearby tavern or something and waited.
Let's say you're sitting in a nearby tavern, looking out onto the square and the crowd of people, which feels like a very Lowen thing to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When literally jumping down from the roof in front of the window, the open window, is a black elven woman, and she sort of jumps down and turns to you, and she has these full yellow eyes, so no, like yours, all sclera,
I think,
no iris,
yeah,
and she's wearing a pretty simple red and green tunic, and her long hair is in mini braids all the way down to her back, and she turns to you. Hi.
Lowen looks really confused. Hello. Can I help you?
Can I have your name?
No. Who are you?
We could trade.
Lowen looks like... I'm sorry. Are you looking for someone else? I don't know you.
No, I haven't seen any other elves today.
Oh no, I'm not an elf.
Mm-hmm. She nods and smiles. Yeah, okay.
He just like... I'm sorry, but...
My name is Nyamea. What's yours?
He looked really flabbergasted, like, what the fuck? Lowen.
Lowen. She extends a hand.
Yeah, they'll take it. I think they're wary more than anything at this point.
To be honest, I barely ever see elves in Westcrown.
Alright.
Well, I am the only Akuje in the Wanderer's Grove, but I expected to see elves, at least in Cheliax.
Okay, well, I can't help you.
You don't know any other elves either?
I knew some couple here and there, not really anyone I'm in contact with.
No family?
No.
Oh.
Oh, don't give me that.
Oh? I'm learning so much about you already.
And I don't really know anything Do you do this to everyone?
No.
Okay.
She smiles.
You're like, are you here for the festivities?
I mean, I live here in the Grove, but yes, Old-Mage Day, it's probably one of the best days of the year.
I love how Lowen was absolutely stunned.
Yeah, it's like, what is happening?
This is classic again at the party. So I'm like, hey, how's it going? You're like,
extrovert meets introvert.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean, I would react the exact same way as Lowen if
Nice
someone
to
just
meet you.
came up
Oh,
to me
God.
like that. I was like, what do you want from me?
Although you really should come in a few weeks when we celebrate the Day of Remembrance of Mwangi Sovereignty.
There's got to be a steppier name for that.
That rolls right off the tongue, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's
What's the acronym? What's the acronym for that?
DRMS.
Maybe,
Dr. Miz.
Drums.
maybe just Day of
It's
Remembrance.
Drums Day.
Dreams Day.
Drums
Dreams Day. Yeah, there you go.
Dreams Day.
Dreams.
Okay.
When we celebrate the overthrowing of the Sarkofan government. That's a good one. But Old-Mage Day really brings out the crowds.
Okay.
You don't have a mask, do you?
A mask?
You take one look around, you see lots of people with different, like, colored masks.
Oh, no. Not really my thing.
Oh, well. Mind if I sit? Blinks her eyes.
Just like, looks outside to see if they see Nikau anywhere. And then just look back at her and goes like, yeah, Nikau like, fine.
And she sits. She actually, like, comes through the window instead of, like, going around.
Yeah, Lowen, like, moves her to the side. So
I mean, I love her. This is
like,
great.
Yeah, as a player, I love her. Lowen's not so sure. Look at, like, there's a door right there.
She shrugs. I mean, a portal's a portal.
It's a window. Do you not have any friends you need to look for?
No, I was looking for you.
What do you mean you're looking for me? You don't even know me.
No, but I want to.
Why?
Just for elvish familiarity.
I'm not an elf.
Well, I know that now.
Okay, so now that you know that and you were looking for elves, you can find elves.
You have the perfect viewing spot. I'm not gonna pass this up.
Then take my seat. I'll go sit elsewhere.
Oh.
What? Lowen's just like, look, at this point looks like annoyed. What do you want? You want me to go around and ask people if they know any elves? Like,
it's fine. I'll just sit here all alone, I guess.
This woman.
I love her so much.
I've been this woman, so I get it.
I think at this point, like, Lowen's not sure to make it, but we'll start. Just looks at her for a moment and goes like, "You've lived there for a while, you said."
Yes.
Any family?
No, not in Westcrown, not in Cheliax, actually.
Why'd you come here?
I left my family back in Mwangi. Well, to explore and see things, and well, I love her.
Okay.
But yeah, tell me more about you. And the camera will begin panning away to save Anna from.
No, I love her, and I'm annoyed I don't have the right character for this.
So there's one last person to arrive to Old-Mage Day.
Maybe within the viewing point where Lowen and Nyamea are, would have been walking Sombra with other people, but their heads were turning as they were just confused looking at each other. Sombra is a Kayal female-presenting person, is a woman with a long, lithe, muscled, gray, ashen skin body, umber, black, gray, white hair in a side fade cut, yellow-orange sclera, so no pupils, no irises. For the weather, for the warm weather, is wearing these cut-off linen shorts, bandages around her, linen bandages around her knees, around her waist and torso to keep her chest out of the way for when she has to move athletically, and wearing a long sleeveless sort of duster jacket that is deep dark red, frayed threads where sleeves would be, and just covered in sort of intentional, purposeful graffiti in childlike scrawls of shadow dark words, more deftly written diabolic words, cartoony looking devils to make fun of them clearly. But walking alongside would be two halflings, would be someone we haven't seen in a while, Agim, a male-presenting, non-binary halfling, and an old friend, Fiosa. And we are walking towards a stall serving some sort of alcohol or beer that is not from this region, and we need to have a tankard because it is warm.
Fiosa is a tawny-skinned halfling woman with sort of light brown hair that curls at the end, very much like that one character from Final Fantasy VIII.
Selfie.
Yes, thank you. God, I remember being a kid and loving her haircut.
Yeah, she was great.
And she is wearing more casual clothes, but very clearly in the front adorned is the holy symbol of Iomade. This sword that comes down with a sort of sunburst behind the handle. And the three of you make your way to some sort of ale cart, and Agim orders around for everyone. Well, yeah, I mean, it's been so while since the three of us got to hang out, I figured it's my treat.
That's very kind of you, Agim. Did you have a job recently? Because it's imported stuff's expensive.
Don't worry about me, it's fine. And from what I hear, this stuff is actually locally brewed.
Oh, really?
And the brewer behind the counter nods.
Okay, give me your biggest tankard.
Coming right up. And so two regular-sized tankards, which are still quite big in a halfling's hands. Although a halfling can handle their drink, I think. And then one very large one for Sombra. Fiosa nods. Yeah, Sombra, cheers. Thanks for inviting us.
Like Agim said, it's been a while, and yeah, I still feel a bit bad that I missed on your promotion. What do you call it?
Ordainment.
Or ordainment. Yeah, so your god likes drinks?
She's not against it, no.
To not being against it, and Sombra, I think, needs two hands to like safely raise this tankard. It takes a very long, refreshing gulp.
As you're hanging out, you can see a family of brown-skinned halflings whose curly hair is shaped into fantastical forms with puffs and circles adorned with a lot of different colorful accessories. And Agim waves to them. And Agim then turns back and says, well, actually, one of my more recent jobs was sort of in reverse.
Reverse.
Fiosa says, Agim, sorry, I haven't been able to till as much lately. What do you mean? We've been helping halfling families from other places. Specifically, some halflings from Nex and Geb come to Westcrown.
Is Westcrown a transitory point?
Well, we brought them here because the Wanderer's Grove is a good fit for Mwangi people. And while Nex and Geb aren't in the Mwangi Expanse, it's still Garund. And there are some similarities between the two cultures.
Yeah, but this place is also, was kind of shit.
I agree, but fleeing a land ruled by the undead and another place that is prone to region-wide magical mishaps, things are a little bit more stable here, at least.
That's a sad state of affairs if this is a stable place. That I know, but damn.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Well, at least we have this, and Sama takes another heavy swing. Maybe a bit unhealthily heavy swing.
As the sun moves through the sky, slowly each of our party members, are we still a party? Each of these PCs make their way towards the bird song-filled cottage of Kithsira Tea Whistle, where Nikau has set up his food stand and is eagerly serving the people of the grove. And at one point, the five of you are all standing here drinking iced tea in this nice little garden and looking at each other for the first time in 9 months. Not necessarily that you haven't seen each other since then, but everyone all together in one place.
Hey.
Is that our cue? I'm so glad you all came. It is so good to see you all. Thank you for coming. I didn't know if you were too busy or if you had other plans, but it really warms my heart to see each and every one of you. Some of you look different as well.
You've been hyping this up for so long, of course I was going to be here.
Yeah, you sent me so many letters, Nikau. I mean, I was going to come, but there's like 6.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't reply. I sent like about 5 pies. Maybe that was the plan, to get more pies.
You sent him
Wait,
5?
there were pies?
Yeah.
Smash cut to the library where everyone else is eating pies.
Oh my
That happened.
None of the kobolds passed on the message.
My God. Oh, free pie.
Zehkhun, it's always, it's so good to see you, my brother. But I hope you've enjoyed seeing what a bit of our culture is like. I mean, it's on display, the joy, the color, the flavor, the sounds.
I've got to admit, this is really impressive stuff. This is where you come from, huh?
Well, I come from a small part.
Right.
There's people from all over, Vidrian, other places.
Hold on.
I'll have to talk to some of those other
In addition to Vidric people,
folks.
there are also Mauxi and Zenge people.
Yeah,
Wherever they're
Kuj.
Oh, I have to take a look around, and they've all got, and like Flint's got like half a bowl, and they've all got different cooking styles and things, different foods.
Hugely varied, absolutely.
Wow, takes a huge spoonful.
Well, it's different
Delicious.
flora and fauna everywhere, so people make recipes from what they've got on their doorstep.
I think it's important that people understand that they're more than welcome here, and that if they wish to provide more of this tasty so then well, I'll make sure they are can I get some more of this actually? Can I get a bit more spice in there? Like you got more chilies?
Yeah. Hey, Fugo, do you wanna get some more of that hot sauce?
Oh, I like that one as well, actually.
Fugo runs along carrying a small bottle of hot sauce in their hands.
Yay!
Oh, Fugo!
Oi,
You got
Oi,
gains!
Flint, look it. I've got muscles.
You got muscles, mate! I flex at Fugo to flex back.
And Lowen, I've been working out my brain as well.
Good.
I'm the best chess expert in the Arboretum.
Oh, God.
That's good.
Are you still using your excellent tactic of saying I win?
Mm-hmm.
Like the moment Lowen hears that,
work,
just
I
like,
guess.
I see.
I mean, you
I
can't
mean,
knock
I was
if it
gonna
works, I
say if
suppose.
it works. That's a reflection on other
Yeah.
people more than people.
Fair play, Fugo. You got arms and you got skills at chess, so excellent. And good to see you working out.
I've been remiss. This is not actually my house, but
All right.
this belongs to my dear friend Kathara. She's let me stay here for the Old-Mage day, which is good because I obviously now I live in the Arboretum. But please say hi to my friend. This is my friend Kathara.
Hi.
Yeah, Kathira has walked up. Hello, she says to all of you. It's very nice to meet you all. I'm Kathira. I think I'm supposed to say something like, "May the eternal rose's beauty shine upon you always."
Nikau's nodding sagely at that.
But hello suffices as well.
Hello, the spice. Is that a Mwangi thing?
No. I'm a priestess of Shaylin, the goddess of beauty and art.
Oh, well, may the eternal flame rose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at like Nikau, I'm like, for desperate help. Ever bloom. Nice to meet you.
You have an abode that befits the beauty of Shaylin, and thank you for welcoming us here. Zehkhun just interrupts.
Thank you.
Damn, Zehkhun got game suddenly. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You got funny stories about Nikau?
A few.
Oh, yes.
I'd love to hear.
Oh, I would love to
now
hear
we're
it
talking.
as well,
All
yeah.
right, yeah.
But
Hold on, everyone.
it's really the story that Nikau's told me that really made me want to meet all of you. I've heard about your triumph in Rego Cater last year. Well done.
Oh, well, thank you. It was quite the adventure, and it was good to meet these four. So.
I told you they're all very, very humble. So
Did this story get spread far and wide? Sombra kind of asks, tinge of suspiciousness and more caution in her voice.
The people here in the Grove know that Nikau was involved in protecting the people of Westcrown, and so he's become even more popular around here since then. But no, none of your names have come up, although I can't speak for the rest of the city. I'm sure in the Pleat, and like nods, hello again, Zehkhun. I'm sure in the Pleat they know about all of you, but otherwise, I'm sorry, I can't say.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
we didn't gossip. I was just sharing a story of our exploits. That's all.
At the end of the day, yeah, we did it because we as a group had the capacity to do it. But people who run this city, they tend to also take their frustrations out on the messenger sometime.
I know. I grew up in Westcrown. My parents immigrated here before I was born.
My condolences.
Thank you, but the Grove truly is a safe space. The Hell Knights, they make their presence known, and while we do celebrate knowledge on Chitembe's day, we make sure to stay well within the lines of what the Order of the Rack deems acceptable.
Smart.
But it is nice to know that you are willing to step up when someone needs to step up. Oh, there's my friend. And she waves, and a tall, slender human woman with pale skin and long dark hair and quite a nice rapier at her side, holding a big book, wearing leather armor. She's actually got like jewels in her hair and on her neck, and a nice dark red lipstick as well. Aelin, over here. And this woman walks up to all of you and nods her head. Hello, I'm Aelin. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Hi, Aelin. Nikau. So glad to meet you.
Aelin Gontasalvos. at your service, of the Pathfinder Society.
The Pathfinder Society.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I assume you're the adventurers I've been waiting to meet?
I'm not sure if adventurer is the correct label.
Yes, we are.
Well,
yes, we
Oh,
are.
all right.
Came specifically for us? Is this society business? Oh no.
Great. Then, Kassira, if you wouldn't mind. And Kassira says, why don't we step around the corner here? We'll still be able to view everything, but our words will be less hearable.
Lowen looks at Nikau like...
Sombra looks at Nikau and is like,
Yeah, everyone looks at
set
Nikau.
us up.
What did you sign us up for?
Nico turned around sheepishly with a bit of a coy smile. I was like, I couldn't fit this part on those little invitation flags. I'm really sorry.
It would have fit across 5 pies, I think.
Well, I didn't know if the first message got through.
On the back of the invite.
Let's just hear what she's got to say. This is important. This is important to me.
You said that.
Nikau,
Zehkhun.
let's just get this over with.
Yeah, the sooner we're done, the sooner I can get back to the market stalls.
Fugo, drinks for everyone.
Make mine strong.
And mine.
Bring the cactus juice for you. Fugo.
It's the quenchiest.
Yes, is there a
Sounds like
mushroom? Other than Fugo.
And as Kassira leads you towards a beautiful white-painted wrought iron table that's all set up with snacks and drinks and whatnot, we will end our episode there.
Yay!
Welcome back to Book 2! Here we go!
I love the collective response to, Pathfinder Society.
These
no.
goody, busybody,
Everyone's
nosy,
just
shiny golden children.
rolled.
The moment she called us adventurers, everyone was like, whoa, wait, no. That was like a great collective response.
Tumble Through presents Twilight's Edge, a Pathfinder 2e actual play of the Council of Thieves adventure path, converted from Pathfinder 1e. Tumble Through uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's fan content policy, paizo.com/licenses/fan content. Tumble Through is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Oh god, what kind of accent was I going to do for Aelin? Was I going to try Irish? I don't want to try Irish.
She looks like an Irish.
Go for
an
French.
Irish.
It does.
That's probably going to be... Let's hear a little bit of both. Let's hear some Irish and some French.
What about Cajun? That's an accent,
Yeah,
isn't
like
it?
Creole, Cajun.
Creole, yeah.
Stop it.
Southern-
Are we piss off as many listeners as
just like,
possible?
It's just my accent work wasn't bad enough.